So let's get started working with it. First, create a new file. 3.6 by 4.5 inches. That is portraits. Create. I already have my images edited here. You can see the images. I won't be editing this image and its design. But if you want to learn how to edit this image to be as clean as this and detailed, watch out for the next video I'll be dropping soon. I'm gonna show you how I did this. So let's focus on the main tasks for today. So yeah, let's bring in the background first of all. This is the background. Increase the size. Yeah. So now let's bring in the image of the players. Cool. This should be at the top. Now the next thing, bringing in this. I want to take only the peach. So let me quickly do that. I'm gonna select the peach. Yeah. So I take this at the back of this other player, the first player, the Ghana player. Just like this. Cool. And I take this background, flip mask it inside to make it have, the same colors. You can see same background. Alright, cool. Now we are moving. So the next I'm going to add a layer mask to this and add gradient fill here just to blow this part of the guy. So add the layer mask, get my gradients, put it on black and white, and just like this. There we go. Cool. So let's log this. Let's log these images. We're moving. Now the next thing is to create a solid fill. Decrease the opacity. We just want to make a gradient, like a dark vigilant fill here. So I'm also going to use my gradients after creating my layer mask. Then here we go. I'm going to duplicate it and put one behind the players, just like that. Decrease the resolution. Good. Now let's bring in the text. Experience the passion. That is the text. font that I used is this. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that base new? I don't know the font properties. This is I use the expanded extra bold. Good. Let's make the vertical alignment closer a bit. Spread everything. Centralized. Yeah. Let's bring in the other tests. This is it. Ctrl C. Come to Photoshop. Go to the text. Ctrl V. Now the name of this font that I use here is called Poppins. You guys should know what's Poppins now. Popular font. And somewhere here. We are 50. Okay. Next move is to create a rectangle field where we are going to be adding the next text. So this is the rectangle. I'm going to be using a gradient fill for the logo. Let me add the logo. Yeah, this is the logo. The logo is here. This is the logo. No, this and the logo. Here is the logo. We see Chrome Studios. So if you notice, this logo has yellow, green, as well as is that hash? Yeah, kind of dark hash, or dark gray. So I'll be using that as the gradient fill, the yellow and the green, and the text to be the gray. Let me remove this outline. Already have the gradient installed. I come to my gradient overlay. Yeah, this is the gradient. This is the gradient fill. So I just click on it. Let me bring in the other text. Exclusive and secret. Let's make the size 6. Bring on top and add the gray. This is the gray there. Here we go. Let's make it bold, semi-bold. Let's kind of decrease it. Okay, I think we should leave it at medium instead of bold. Let's put it at medium. Medium. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, so the next thing I'll be doing is add the World Cup logo. And here it is. So I'll just take off this black background using my eraser background. So simple as that. Decrease the size, put it at the middle. Should be centralized. We're going to work on the alignment later. Let's just leave it somewhere here. Then WC26, that is World Cup 26. Let me write that. WC26 in my hyphen. It should be this base new expanded extra bold font. think we're almost done. So the next thing now, we done with the whole, the whole idea of the design. Let's bring this down a bit. The next thing now is to add lightning just to make it pop. That's something I do for most of my designs. So how do I do that? Just watch how I do this now. So first, the lightning I'll be adding to this guy. I go to the layer, create a new fill, empty fill. Then I go to my edit, or I use Shift F for fill, create a fill, 50 gray, normal 100%. Okay, then this is the fill, the gray fill. And after that, I use my overlay plane mode. Then I create a clip mask. I will clip mask this layer I want to work on. This particular layer I'll be working on. So I'm on the fill I created. Then I'm going to use my dodge tool, which lightens area, and also my burn tool, which darkens area, just to add those lightning effects to the guy. But before I do that, I'll be creating a light effect first of all, before I lighten the effect. Now do I do that? Still on the layer here, I'll click on it and create a new fill. After creating a new fill, I'm going to pick a light. The guy is kind of fair. I'm going to pick a light color, something like this. Yeah. Then put the blend mode on screen. Then I take my brush. The brush preset should be as mine. Hardness should be 0, and it should be soft round. Then I just add those lightning effect there, as you can see. Come to this other side, do the same thing. So I'll just quickly fast forward this now. Alright, let's work on it together instead of fast forwarding, so you see how I go about it. So added successfully. I'll take my eraser tool. I don't want this one here. I don't like how it looks here. Just kind of raise a bit. Take my brush again. Sorry. Okay. That's fine by me. And after that, that is when I use this other layer, the gray layer. Take my dodge tool, which lightens image, to lighten this color I added. You can see now it lightening the colors. It lightening the color. And I'll also do the same for the guy's face, to lighten some area of his face. You see that? And also darken some area. This part here, it ought to be darkened. This part of his body. Yeah. And that's it. The same thing we're going to do for the players. Add a new fill, empty fill. Take your brush. After adding your foreground color to this, I think, okay, this is for what player is this? Sorry, let's go to the Lamin. Click my clip max here, and then do the same thing. touch it, be careful while touching it so it looks realistic and not unrealistic. There we go. Let's lock that. Come to Mbappe. Do exactly the same thing. Spot beats. And I think this is good. Yeah. Perfect. We've added this lightning effect. Now let's add the lightning effect now to the background after adding to the players. So I'm gonna get a few background. This is it. I'll change the blend mode to screen for the lightning effect. And I rotate. I want it to pass through this place. Put it somewhere here. Yeah, if you see it is, you can see the line there. It's not looking cool. It's not looking cool at all. So what do we do about that? You have to brush it to make it look blue. First create a layer mask and take your brush, put it at black in the foreground color. Let's increase the size. Should be 0% hardness. Then clean like this. Yeah. And like that. There we go. See what we came out with. Okay, I can still see that line over here. Cool. Now it's blurred. Another sharp. The edges are not as sharp as it is before. So we're going to put this at this other side where laminating is. Let's duplicate. Ctrl J for duplicate. Holding my shift, I drag. Cool. Cool. So the other thing there is I think I have that ball. Yeah. This is. I got this image from here. I selected it from here. But since I have it here, let's just use it. So I added a motion blur to it. Motion blur. Yeah. 16. And the angle should be this. Let's make it 20. 20. And hit enter. Now you should be behind this lightning, the fill, just like this. I'll do the same thing, duplicate to this other side. Just like that. I think the motion, it's a beat. Okay, let's do a 16. Same thing here. 16. Alright. Let's lock the images. Cool. Now we are almost done. Almost done with it. And let's add the World Cup image as well. You can see the sound design. I'll bring the World Cup image. This is it. Just simply move the background using my magic eraser. Rasterize.
The point shot to your clock, whatever those say.
So I know the.
Are you poor one open? I work on a single charging. If I know one, you know one by it. You know what? Not a cash for me.
Waiting.
They chop the phone.
The chop phone.
Actually, we have a book baby. The enemy in a ladder. Not from me, how much you know.
Listen.
I'll go charge out.
Charge out. Oh, cool. This is the code I've been on your own. All I wanna say is nothing matters space. Okay, now you're almost done. You're ready to go. Now the last effect is also creating a new fill, gray, and overlay. And then I use my dodge and my bone tool to climax everything.
What phone no what auntie.
Okay, and we go to go. Yeah, you're done. You're good to go already.